Okay. So I am from Rajasthan, and there's this very beautiful city named Ajmer. I
Okay.
belong particularly from that. The roots are, of course, coming from UP, but we have all been brought up in, you know, being held here in Rajasthan, and it's a beautiful place. And so everyone knows me with the name of Somya Sharma Captures. That's what my YouTube channel is about. So it's more of when I started this channel, I like everyone to get into this back history. I didn't started this channel for a fact that I need to earn money or I just need to make a good fortune or this or that, which most of the people do. I just started this YouTube channel for a fact that it was in my bucket list. And once I was having a discussion with a lot of friends, and they just came to me and they just said that, you just get this life. And then, that just clicked. They said it in some other sense, and that just clicked. I said, yes, what am I even, giving a second thought for? This is the time. Let's just do it. So that was exactly what was coming into my head. And that's when I started this channel with the influence of my friends, of course, thinking that, Zindagi na milegi dobara was the
Mm-hmm.
mindset. And here is this channel. And, it was never like that, okay, I'm hustling for anything in this.
Okay.
It was just like, I don't have any strategy in terms of okay what I want to sell. It's not a selling thing for me. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of the thing that I'm bringing my dreams to reality by this
Mm-hmm.
channel, where I am showing what I am doing in general. And I just have this one slogan for myself that showing emotions as it is. There are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers who just show you some XYZ fortune that they are making
Mm-hmm.
crores and lakhs. Of course, I'm not making any, but I think satisfaction is what does really matter in the end, and I'm satisfied with whatever I have in terms of this YouTube, and particularly referring to my channel, Somya Sharma Captures.
So
And but
basically,
answering to the
you are
yeah,
documenting.
yeah, please.
Basically, you want to document your every experience. You want to say like that,
Sort
kind
of.
of.
Actually, the thing was, Jay, I used to travel like a lot. Hell
Okay.
lot of traveling is what I have done in past years. But then I didn't have this YouTube channel.
Okay.
And the day I started this YouTube channel, I don't know how come there's a question mark on my traveling journey. So there has been like,
Okay.
I started this channel for the traveling part, and now traveling is nowhere to be found. So that's what I would say. This life is a roller coaster. And yes, this channel has also been a roller coaster for me, like that way. But I just believe that, um, you know, just managing it with a drift is what this
And
channel is all about.
because of your job, you stopped traveling, or because of some
No, no, no.
responsibility to this house or family or something like that.
Actually, Jake, to be very honest with you, it was not like that someone stopped doing your stuff. Obviously, when you just start doing your jobs and stuff, so obviously there is a, like stake to it. But it
Mm-hmm.
was not like that, I was doing it on a continuous
Mm-hmm.
patch. But I just need like 2 days, I'll just go and just, give a shot to a trip. It was just like that. But in the past, there was a lot of things going here and there, and because of which, of course, there were a lot of dynamics involved, and because of which I couldn't do it. So there's not a factor involved. There's a lot of dynamism to it, I believe.
And what about what did you study and what is your job profile right now? How many years of
Okay.
experience?
So I'll be very to cut honest. I have done a BA integrated course, which was a new tech kind of a thing in the market. So I did that. Then from there, I went to Azim Premji University, Bangalore, where I did my master's in arts and education, which is like,
Okay, that's
I believe
cool.
now India's most leading. Yeah,
So
sorry.
you are a student of Azim Premji Foundation. That's very good
Not
experience.
Azim Premji Foundation. I'm a student of Azim Premji University.
Yeah, basically, yeah, Azim
Foundation
Premji.
is a bigger,
Yeah, but
yeah, yeah,
so they have development studies and a lot of education related courses.
lot of education.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
cool. That's
So
cool.
that's what. So
It's really good
yeah, I did
experience.
my master's. It was a very fulfilling experience. And then I did from there, and I got into this. There was this campus placement thing that happened. And so here I am working in one of the school, as I am a person who has always, wanted to work in the field of education and improvise it on a larger picture is what my aim was all about all the time. So here I am dwelling in the field.
And
And right now
are
I'm
you
working up as a teacher.
are you in Bangalore or you working somewhere else?
No, no, no. I am right now in my hometown. So
Okay.
that course happened. I was just I was from the batch of 2024. I was in the class of 2024. I passed, and then here I am dwelling in the fields.
And which kind of jobs people do after that? Maybe they do means they join as a maybe management or writing course curriculum or teaching basic subjects. What do people do after this course?
So after MA in education, it's not like we do one thing. We do
Multiple things.
curriculums. You can go into, a lot of things. It's not like one. It's just related to all the things that are related to education is what we get through with this course. Like particularly when I'll talk about in those 2 years, we studied around like 15 to 16 subjects. So like imagine the type of life we were having there, getting every time we are getting into field emotions, getting into fields, and then getting into organizational things, go there, observe, work into those organizations, then working with SCERT close. So there was a lot of things that we got to know from there. And when it comes to what you can do, you can go into corporate sector, you can go into like everything, or rather anything or rather everything when it comes to education, because I believe each and everything or each and every field is somewhere or the other related to education in the end. So anyway, like with MA in education, the limit is the sky, I believe. I think that's the most comprehensive answer I can give to that question.
And how about your class profile? Like maybe from which field they come from and what is the age range? Maybe if you like to explain, because I guess
Yeah, why not?
Azim Premji invite all type of people in this course. Like there is not a some constraint like 30 years old don't join these or something like that, or what are the criteria?
No. That's not the case with MA in education. I can still say like there were people of 54, 60 ages, and also there were like people like me who were just 21. So there was like a lot of age cohort that you get to see, and there are a lot of beautiful and lot of meaningful experiences that come in that class, and in those type of, and they fuse such individuals together of different ages, bringing up different dynamics to that class. So Azim Premji University is all about that diversity. To be a bit precise about it, I would like to just take 2 minutes for Azim Premji University. When I went there, I wasn't very sure, just to take you back in the journey. And when I asked some of my relatives and stuff, so they were like, no, you just think about it, might not be a good decision and all that. And then one fine day, my father just came and he said, if you want to go, I'll be there. You just go. I'll support you out. And that's when I landed up there. And it was from then, I think it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life till date. From there, I can say, keeping my 20 years apart, 23 years apart, and keeping those 2 years apart, I think
That
they
was
just
the
both sound equal to
greatest
me.
experience.
It's such greatest. Like I am so grateful to this institution. There are great people, great minds, and there is no one who would come to you and say, no, you are wrong. I have never heard
So
in my
basically,
2 years of
positive vibration. It's not like they are just want to make money from students. So you never feel
no,
you
no, no.
feel.
That's never the case. There are students who have 100% scholarship. Like everything is being given to them, from food to residence to, medical facilities and everything. Nothing is being paid by their pockets. Like imagine if you are going on field, they're literally sponsoring 100% of those expenses, which includes your train, your food, everything. With
It's
Azim
good.
Premji University, you would see that there is no differentiation. Like there's each and every professor has a different dynamics to them. There is a professor who would, literally help. They'll do concerts for you. They sing absolutely like such a melodious voice. So there's a lot of different type of personalities. There are people who have, done their studies totally in abroad. They are the students of Azim Premji University. They are the teachers there. They are the professors there. And, it is a very different type of education system, I believe. When I'll talk about Azim Premji University and going from background that I come. So, from a traditional type of education system, Azim Premji University stands totally different. They just, give you that much amount of exposure that you'll have a lot of fun, yet you'll have education like literally going by and by. So when we talk about the balance, how it's done, I think Azim Premji University is the perfect example. Each and every student being there, there's a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of reflection that they put you into.
And
So everything is being openly talked of, from gender to, sexualities to like everything. Each and every culture is being celebrated. North, south, east, west, everyone is there. So, when I think I can't even justify my words about that
mhm.
place. That's like, I believe Azim Premji University for me, because I have been into that space for 2 years, is a sacred place. So, it's like
Real
a
India.
very
You experience real
real
India
India, like
in 2 years.
absolutely.
Okay, that's good. And one more thing that I guess a lot of people come to Rajasthan for studying in Banasthali University, so they also offer MA in education, I guess. And I also
Banasthali, okay, so Jay, just to take you a bit back, I did my BA integrated course from Banasthali only.
okay BA. So basically, Banasthali University is also like a, mini town because it has a lots of
Yeah,
course
it
and
is.
little town we can say, because I also met a few girls from Banasthali while I was in there is one yatra called Narmada Prerana Yatra
Mm-hmm.
organized by one
Oh,
organization.
great.
So in that
Mm-hmm.
I met maybe around 10 Banasthali University girls. So they talk about
Yeah.
these all things. How is the Banasthali University? They have a horse riding and people can also take classes of pilot and a lot of things like that.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jay, I can hear you.
So, so that was a very great experience, and after that, I also check out, about Banasthali University. So it's really, really amazing experience over there.
Indeed. In Banasthali, we used to have this popular saying कि बनस्थली के हर कोने में हर दिन कुछ ना कुछ होता है. So it was never like that. In Banasthali, every
Mhm.
day there used to be an event. And literally, like when I started experiencing that, and then I was having this thing, I didn't have this any YouTube channel and stuff, but I
Mhm.
just sometimes feel that the richness that Banasthali had, the cultural richness,
Mhm.
the culture that you have in Banasthali, the warmth of Banasthali is something that I have missed throughout, because then this channel didn't even existed.
That's the interesting thing. And after that, I guess a lot of people also apply for MA in education in Tata Institute of Social Science.
Yeah, that's
So
great. That's
maybe
also a very great institution. I even did. But
okay.
once I got into like that thing, I'll be very honest. It's like I'm not justifying that, since I went into Azim Premji University. So obviously that's like the best out of all for me. But Tata Institute of Social Sciences is also one of the very great institutes. But still, I don't know how come, but I just had this very intuitive feeling that I really want to go into APU only. So
Mhm.
that was the case with me. So yes, indeed, Tata Institute is also one of the great and the leading institutions of India in terms of education and the work they are putting out. So that's really great.
And how is your experience with Bengaluru? But yeah, actually, you stayed in hostel, so maybe a few struggles people faced, like hunting for a room or PG. Maybe you didn't do it.
No, no, no. Actually, Jay, with Azim Premji University,
You
they
don't
have
need it.
this 40-floor building,
Yeah.
41-floor building. Every room, they have two people who would live there. Okay,
Mm.
so that was never the case. Azim Premji University has the biggest hostel of all.
Yeah.
And it was never the case in Azim Premji University for sure. There are struggles because when two people of different culture are coming together, obviously there are gonna be, in Hindi there is this proverb कि जब चार थालियां साथ रहेंगी तो बजेंगी जरूर.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they also do it. There was only one struggle with Azim Premji University, and that was the lift. I used to live on 24th floor.
Oh
And
my
once,
God.
I don't know how come, this alarm drill was, this fire drill was being practiced.
Uh-huh.
And imagine climbing down from 24th floor by stairs, running down because of the fact that, there's this fire drill being practiced.
Okay.
And we were not aware about the drill. We thought that there's fire and we all started gushing down. Imagine people walking from 39th floor. So that's the only struggle I think we have had in terms of hostel for Azim Premji University. Rest everything was great.
So it was kind of bungee jumping you have done in your life, kind of that kind of experience.
The bungee jumping was done, but the leg pain after that, for the next 2 weeks, we all were like done. We couldn't even walk properly. So that was like, maybe like I can term that as a struggle for sure.
Because in as you lived on the campus, so maybe you never experience everyday traffic issues and water shortage issue in Bangalore. Uh, but
So
still, if you
Azim
like,
Premji University is actually based in an area called Sarjapura, which is in the border of Karnataka and Tamil
yeah,
Nadu, if I'm not wrong. So, because of that, there was still traffic. It wasn't like that. It was very smooth. So whenever we used to come from, let's say, any station or any airport, so we used to face that traffic a lot. I have personally faced that traffic. Like my flight landed at 2 and
mm-hmm.
I reached my hostel at 8.
Oh, oh my God.
And I was like, I want to go to tea, I want to have water, I just need to eat something. And you are just stuck in that traffic. So yeah, I have experienced that traffic. And obviously on weekends in Azim Premji University, there's only 5 days of college. So those 2 days used to be like, they give you that space. Like that's the beauty of this
To
organization, this place,
experience.
that they would never stop the students to, explore.
Mm-hmm.
Like in traditional systems, what do we have? कि बच्चा अगर free है तो उसको और पकड़ लो. Like bring that child there. Keep the child compressed. Azim Premji University, you will never see or you will ever have that feeling, because it's always just about, how much freedom they can give you. They always say that you are free and you yourself need to just realize, you know, your limit. So there's never like, they always say you can dress up the way you want. You can do whatever you want, but you're not supposed to harm or, affect others in any way possible. So that's how that place is. No restrictions, yet restrictions. No rules, yet so many rules. So, there's a contrast. I think Azim Premji University, I haven't seen any institute. I have been when I was there, I went to multiple institutes. I did this, I did that. But that type of culture, that type of ambience, that type of like everything, biggest professor, like the biggest of the biggest professors are there. You will say literally, this was one of my experiences. I have always seen, whenever professor come, what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stand and greet them. Good morning, sir. In Azim Premji University, they would not do that with you. If you will call them sir, professors are that much, I would say free with their mindset. They would say, oh, don't call me sir. Just call me by my name. Professors literally are crossing you and they'll say you hi. Have you ever seen like the traditional professors coming and saying you hi or bye or how are you? And randomly they are walking and they'll be like, hey, hi, how are you? And I was astonished by the fact. I'm like, are you talking to me? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. How are you? And I'm like, okay, that's new for me. So that's what Azim Premji is about. There's like, I don't even think like talking about Azim. I can talk for days and days, and then also like there'll be like some or the other thing that I'll miss out. That's the beauty of that place.
And how about traveling around Bangalore or maybe Karnataka?
Mm-hmm.
Which places did you travel? If
So,
you like to share.
sure. When I was in Bangalore, then I traveled to Kerala. I went to Tamil Nadu. I went to Coimbatore. So there was a lot of places, then and there that we used to cover. And then on every field immersions, they send you to a different place.
So basically, you travel around maybe a lot of states uh, around Karnataka, or maybe we can say Bangalore. That's good. That's cool. Very nice. So, and they have a field immersion on every semester.
Yeah. So there are 4 semesters. No, actually there are 3 immersions that we get.
Uh-huh.
And like the fourth one is like the third one. Actually, there are 3. So one is like some 12 days stuff, and then the other one is 21 days, and the last one is like for 3 months. And then once you come back from those 3, and then there's, like a lot of work that you are doing. There's a research that they ask you to do, and then you collect the data before on like
Mhm.
your internships and stuff. So that's the way it works there. So 4 semesters, 3 internships, and of different time spacing and stuff. So that's the way it works there.
Mhm.